$925 in the pool. I'm still new to this as Tom quickly is out taking care of some biz. You've been pretty hot at this ticket last season.
Last season, I did hit a couple of them. They can be challenging. Today, I have a $24 ticket. I see you opted to single, which is not a bad move in here because it lets you go really deep in
I pyramided. I went pyramid. I
like
said,
it.
I didn't have a real strong opinion in the third and fourth legs, so I said, this is the only way it's going to work out.
I mean, I think that you and I have covered the two obvious horses in here. Looking up at Golden Gate, the two final races on their card, races 9 and 10, I thought they were a little bit more challenging. In fact, in the second leg, which is the 9th at Golden Gate, I ended up going 3 horses deep. I would have liked to have even gone 4 horses deep. You went 2 horses deep. We have 1 horse in common, but that's how hard this race is, right? Like we could have spread in this race a lot.
We both are common horse. You know, I sat there with the 7. I said, you know what, I could single, but then I thought, all right, if I'm singling, that's real. I'm treading some deep water at that point. So I had to include. I like the way you crafted your ticket together. And the only thing I thought was interesting, in the last race at Golden Gate, we have Thunderdome. 2 of us are going to walk in. 1 of us is going to walk out. We do not have common horses.
Well, and looking at my ticket as well, actually, the finale race at Golden Gate, my 8 horse has been scratched since this ticket was put in. So now I'm technically a single in there. Might have to come up with an additional horse on the fly. I might do like the 2 in, oh, the 2 is scratched too. Oh, I don't know what to do in there now.
You're just kind
this is handicapping on the fly right now, Pete. This is what happens when you take a gander and all of a sudden your horse is scratched because, you know, things happen.
They do.
I might throw in the 6. I'm gonna throw in the 6 there as my last leg in the golden hour instead of the 8 who was a scratch.
I'm just like, you know what? I like Big City Bane, the 4 horse. I like the combination of Trujillo and Brandon Pena. I think he's been doing really well. He's been kind of jetting back and forth between Golden Gate and Turf Paradise. Brandon Pena. He's been riding a lot for Jonathan Wong down there. So I think it makes a lot of sense. And all I can say is let's take our swings and hope for the best.
The finale at Santa Anita is very challenging as well, and that would be leg 3. I used 2 horses. You went 4 horses deep and used the 2 that I liked. My top plays just on a basis are the 4, 2, 7, and 12. So you've got all of those covered. Maybe you and I should like combine our golden hour.
Have our mega ticket.
Yeah, have a mega ticket.
Yeah, it was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about, I wouldn't say $72, but pretty close.
Well, the cool thing about the golden hour pick 4, if you haven't played, by the way, it's the last year race at Santa Anita, last year race at Golden Gate. It's $1 minimum, which is a little bit higher, and also it's a very low takeout. So 2 big positives for the players to play along with that golden hour.
Also, as Tom quickly mentioned last night, it paid humongous.
It always does.
Yeah. So this was something that you really want to take a close look at. It's become a very popular wager. The pool already 90,000. You know, in the beginning, we were starting out with like, you know, 25, 30,000. And then midway through, it started being $150,000, $200,000 pools. And with a low takeout, I mean, that's what you need to do. But you got to put on your thinking cap, because I always say Golden Gate is the one that usually separates me.
Well, it's just because we don't follow it as closely. So you have to do a lot more homework because you're just not so familiar with a lot of the horses. And, you know, when you get shippers get overbet a lot of times from Santa Anita, but they might not have ever had a race over the synthetic. And I feel like that's really important. So there are angles that you start to pick up and follow along, and it makes it for a really fun and interesting wager. I like it.
Let's talk La Cañada here. The 4 horse in front of us there, currently at 9-2. That's Velvet Slippers for trainer Bob Baffert. Oh, gee, what a shock. John Velasquez is riding.
Going to be stepping up in class today, trying Graded Stakes Company for the first time. She did try Stakes Company 2 races back over at Los Alamitos. She finished second that day in a 5-horse field, ran okay, has come back since with the victory, and I'm not convinced on her because she beat her stablemate Jinja in that allowance, and Jinja's not a world beater by any means. So I leaned on the other Bob Baffert as time goes by, as have the better. She's 3-2 right now, and deservingly so. She's coming out of a grade 3 score last time out, going this route of ground of the mile and a 16th. So we know she likes the distance. We know she loves Santa Anita. She's never finished out of the exacta here, and she fits as far as class wise goes. So I like as time goes by on top. I think if anyone beats her, it's the 5 in my opinion. opinion, Park Avenue, who's bringing in back-to-back wins, but this will be A, her stakes unveiling, and B, a stretch out in distance, so we'll have to make sure she can cover that ground.
As time goes by, is by far class-wise has been facing much tougher company between here and the East Coast. All I can say is Mr. Bob Baffert already looking for his fourth La Cañada. He is tied with the coach Dwayne Lucas for most wins by a trainer, 3 wins apiece. Horses coming out on the track, 7 minutes to post. The Golden Hour Pick 4 pool at 96,000 plus. Good luck.
The horses are on the track for the Grade 3 La Cañada Stakes. Scratch number 2, Cowboy's Daughter. 6 minutes to post. The 9th race, this La Cañada Stakes, begins the Golden Hour Pick 4. For those of you not familiar with this very popular wager, the Golden Hour Pick 4 combines the last 2 races from Santa Anita Park with the final 2 races from Golden Gate Fields. It kicks off in 5 minutes. Here's the field for the La Cañada. Number 1, Moonlight Doro, is owned by My Racehorse and Spendthrift Farm. She is trained by Richard Mandela and ridden by Mike Smith. 3 is Fifi Ferro, owned by Lovinger, Beckerly, and Navarro. Trained by Walter Solis with Umberto Rispoli. Number 4 is Velvet Slippers, owned by Kelly and Wiltz, trained by Bob Baffert with John Velasquez. 5, Park Avenue, is owned by Horonis Racing, trained by John Sadler, and ridden by Juan Hernandez. And 6 is As Time Goes By, owned by Magnier, Tabor, and Smith, trained by Bob Baffert with Flavien Pratt. That's the field for the Grade 3 La Cañada. Start of the Golden Hour Pick 4, and there's a rolling double on races 9 and 10 as well.
The Golden Hour Pick 4 at $115,000. The Grade 3 La Cañada Stakes and the 5 Park Avenue. Zoe Cadman standing by with the connections. Zoe?
Very happy to be joined by one of the leading owners here in Southern California, Costa Hronos and Adonaya Hronos. Happy New Year to you, Adonaya.
Happy New Year.
Are you enjoying your day at Santa Anita?
Yes.
All right, Costa, let's talk about Park Avenue. She's had a coming out party. She's won her last 2 by a combined 10 lengths. Stakes company today. How does she get it done?
Yeah, maybe save a little ground this time. She ran really wide last race, was still able to win by 5. So just we get a cleaner trip. I think she's going to fit right in here.
If you could map out a trip ideally, where would you like to see her?
Just anything like stellar wind.
Costa, you had a sensational 2021. What are your goals moving forward to 2022 with Hronis Racing?
You know, we just love what we're doing. We love the sport. We love being part of it. It's kind of an honor just for us to be involved. And so just we continue to enjoy it, and just whatever happens, happens. And we're having a lot of fun doing this.
Best of luck to you guys, and Happy New Year to you, Adenaya.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Good luck with Park Avenue here. Thank you.
Thank you.
The horses are approaching the starting gate.
As the fillies warmed up by me here, I thought Moonlight Diora looked $1,000,000 for trainer Richard Mandela. I'd seen her schooling. She schooled very well, full of energy. She's a grade 3 winner. And I think this is the third race for her off that break that she had. And usually third time is a charm. They run one of their best races, third race off a layoff like that. Also wanted to touch on Velvet Slippers. It was so sweet watching her walk around the parade ring there. She literally looked like she was wearing velvet slippers. She was just pointing her toes and touching very delicately as she walked. But she's a lovely little filly and in very good form right now for trainer Bob Baffert. Park Avenue looked good to me too. She's got to really step up, but she looks the part physically. And as time goes by on the outside there, I love the weight she's carrying because she had a hard race when she ran head to head, toe to toe with Warren Showtime. Such a monster race. Both fillies very brave. And she came out on top there as time goes by. And I'm really happy to see that she's carrying great weight off that performance. Coming up now, race number 9, the La Cañada.
It's post time for the Grade 3 La Cañada Stakes. Velvet Slippers going in. Park Avenue. And as time goes by, knocked down to 3-5 in the late stages of wagering. Goes in. And they're off in the La Cañada. Park Avenue sprints out of the gate to take command at once as time goes by. Second, Velvet Slippers, Fifi Pharaoh, and Moonlight Doro at the back of the field. So Park Avenue will set the pace with the favorite as time goes by, a length back second. Fifi Pharaoh on the inside of Velvet Slippers. That pair about 2 or 3 off the lead. Another 4 back to Moonlight Doro. 6 furlongs to run, Park Avenue to catch. Leads by a length. As time goes by, right with her in second, Fifi Pharaoh, Velvet Slippers, and now it's 6 back to Moonlight Doro. 5/8 of a mile to go, and it's Park Avenue showing the way as time goes by, about 3/4 behind in second. They're starting to sneak away from the other two, Fifi Pharaoh and Velvet Slippers, who are still side by side, and 4 clear of Moonlight Doro. Heading into the far turn, Park Avenue, as time goes by, under a hold, right up alongside. And as time goes by, gradually putting her head in front, not being asked yet. Park Avenue, a neck back second. A gap of 7 to Fifi Pharaoh. Moonlight Doro starts to get underway. As time goes by, easily puts away Park Avenue at the top of the stretch and starts to extend. It's as time goes by 4 with an 1/8 to go, and that margin will keep increasing. Moonlight Doro moving into third, battling currently with Fifi Pharaoh. As time goes by, sheer class through the stretch, opening up, and a very easy bit of work for Flavien Prat, who just had to hold on. They win by 10. Park Avenue, Moonlight Doro, Fifi Pharaoh. Number 6, as time goes by, was first. 5, Park Avenue second. 1, Moonlight Doro finished third. And 3, Fifi Pharaoh was fourth.